Good morning, Porch Chronicles. How y'all doing out there? So, I'm just up drinking some coffee right now, washing clothes. I got homework to do. I'm about to do it. So, one thing I've learned about living in a rooming house, it's pretty weird because I'm not used to living with people, period. Except for my husband and my children. And my immediate family when I was a child. But I never lived with anybody. Either I lived by myself or I married with children or I'm in a relationship and I live with somebody. But living with people you don't know, that's a different thing. So the little young boy that lived upstairs, he moved out yesterday. Yesterday was his last day. And he's been here the longest in this house. But I didn't realize he had a lot of mental issues. I did know he had them because he's a vet and he had a real traumatizing childhood. Because he's told me about his childhood. When I first moved here, we had a couple of conversations, and he does not like his parents, but they've done a lot to him. So when I moved in, which was last August, I didn't get what the other people got because he used to be real suicidal, and they say he used to be kind of violent. Not that he ever put his hands on people, but he used to threaten to kill himself, and it was a lot. So the other lady downstairs told me about it. She was like, "You got him when it was good." I said, "Girl, I wouldn't have got him no other way." Not trying to be funny and not trying to say that I'm all that, because I'm not, but there's a standard over my life. And even when I did come here, he was a little erratic, but my energy calmed him down. I made him feel a different type of way. I made him feel, because he could talk to me, and I made him feel safe. You have to realize that a lot of times when people are all over the place like that, yeah, they do need mental help, and they may need meds. I don't know, I'm not a doctor. But they really need somebody to see them. And I made him feel seen because I treated him kindly. I didn't know his past, so I didn't come in here with it like, "Oh, they say he crazy," or they say, no, I came in here and was like, "Good morning," or "Thank you for," he would, help me get my trash outside, would help me bring stuff in, because, for a few months I was bringing stuff in almost every day because I had storage. And I was trying to, get my clothes, get stuff, blah, blah, blah. So he was very helpful to me. So I was very appreciative of that. So when he did want to talk, if I may be in there cooking or something, I let him talk, and I let him get what he needed to say out. And the environment has always been calm since I've been here. And I'm only saying that to say this because there's another lady that lives in the basement. Now, the basement is a total different entity from here. But I may see her come outside and go to the trash can. So she did come out yesterday because she had an Amazon package come. And it wasn't at the door. So I was sitting outside with my tomatoes and my cucumbers. And I was just talking on the phone with my boyfriend. So when she came out, I was like, "Hey, Miss Sherry," because she's sweet. She is the sweetest lady. I swear she is. But she's recluse. She doesn't come out. She doesn't socialize. But every time I see her, she can sit around me. And we sat outside till it got dark last night. And it was probably 7 o'clock when I got home. So we sat outside, and we just talked. And she was telling me about life. And I was telling her about my, she asked about my boyfriend's mom. And I was telling her the situation. She was like, "Oh, man." So, but I said, I love sitting outside. And she laughs and she giggles with me. And she even said that, she was like, I said, "Miss Sherry, I can't believe you still out here." When she was like, "There's something about you. You have the sweetest." I said, "It's my energy." She said, "Yes, it is." I said, "It's your energy is so sweet." She is I swear she had the biggest heart. She's so sweet, but she has a lot of trauma, and she talks about it with me. And she even knows, she said, "I already know I'm damaged. That's why I stay to myself." I love arts and crafts. I love watching my YouTube. She is all about just loving on her. And I am too, but we're in two different places. I use therapy to make sure I can stay outside. Because she even said, I used to go to Allen Pond Park. I used to go all kinds of places. She's like, "I don't do that anymore." I said, "You got to get back to it." I said, "I stay in Allen Pond Park, feeding the ducks, reading the book, outside." And she was like, "I know you do." She was like, "Don't no grass grow under your feet." I said, "Girl." No. But I'm saying that to say this. Everybody you meet, I didn't know this before therapy, and I'm just being honest or conscious. Allow them to be who they are. Yes, people are damaged in all kinds of ways, because I carry my own damage. But allow them to be who they are so they can feel safe with you. People just want to feel safe in a world that's been unsafe for them since they've been children. I love you, Porch Chronicles.